morning and welcome to the morning show. How are you?
I am so good. Hi, I'm Jennifer Scanlon. Good
Andrew.
to see you.
Yes, it's been I think it's been
2 weeks.
At least 2 weeks.
Yeah, I haven't seen you since, well, I've seen you, but we have not been on the show since the first week of school,
right?
Which we all survived. Mm-hmm. We launched our podcast,
which is awesome.
Which is amazing. I mean, so it's not like we've just been sitting around doing nothing.
That's right.
But we've missed you guys.
Yeah, that's right. School takes a lot out of us as parents, I think.
Man.
So.
I mean, how is middle school or 8th grade?
Good, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as I know, volleyball starts this week,
Yay!
First game. So we're excited about that. Very excited.
Nice. So high school volleyball has been
going.
What's
that like for you? Because
insane.
It's freshman volleyball. They start at the beginning.
And then they have to stay
till the end
and work. And varsity volleyball goes best of 5.
What?
And the first 4 are to 25. So, yeah, I mean, it's a I think it was Wednesday or Thursday, Katie was at Lumen from 7:45 a.m. to 9:30 p.m.
What a commitment.
It was crazy. And Claire's doing cross country. She ran on Saturday. Probably the prettiest day ever.
It was
If you're going to
gorgeous.
get out and run, that was the perfect day to do it.
It was beautiful.
Yes, it was great. What did you do this weekend?
Oh, I did a lot. I did a lot. Friday, I worked our football game, which was awesome. We were over at Jackson High for the Minuteman Sports Weekend. It was a great game by Jackson High. They beat Waverly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Go Vikings.
Brandon was down on the sideline getting some close-ups. It was a phenomenal game. There were so many big plays.
There was, yes, there was a lot.
Couple pick sixes.
What's happening here?
You know, I can't go anywhere without Bart trying to put a photo of me on the internet.
Were you running the camera?
I was running a camera, not the camera. Yeah.
I didn't even know that was in your wheelhouse.
Oh, Brandon,
You
please.
get a picture of the kids running across the camera.
Yeah, there were some middle school kids that were just kind of running across. They thought they were on camera a lot, but they weren't.
That's hilarious.
And it reminded me of the Facebook post that Jackson Public Schools posted that any middle school or grade schooler must be accompanied by a parent.
Oh, yeah, not so much.
No, that's
you know
hard.
what, their parents could have been there, but...
As a parent of a middle school, do you want to accompany your kid to a game?
No.
No.
Drop and go, that's the benefit of it.
Drop and go date night.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
happens.
exactly.
And a lot of people do that. But yeah, great job by everyone Friday night. This week we are at Western as Marshall takes on the Panthers.
Ooh.
And Western, very good. They are 2-0. They were up in Traverse City this weekend.
Heard that.
And came home with a nice win.
That's crazy. Nuts that they had to go all the way to Traverse City.
Yeah.
Do you know who is traveling to Jackson this week?
The Toronto Argonauts or whatever.
That's crazy.
Yes.
So does that mean next year we're going to have to take 3 days off work and
No.
make it a trip to Toronto?
No. So Lumen Christi is hosting a team from Toronto, which should be fun. Now, Brandon, I don't know if you're aware of this, but high school teams in Canada, they also play by the Canadian football rules with the motion and things like that.
Okay.
So you could have a little bit of fun because they could accidentally do that, and you're not supposed to. So
Got
you
it.
should see.
How do we play the Canadian song, theme anthem as
The
well?
Canadian national
should.
anthem.
National anthem?
We should, out
I'll
of
look-
respect.
I will look into that
Yes.
for you. So anyway.
So you just mentioned motion. I don't like some of the new rules in the NFL. I'm not going
The
to speak
kickoff rule?
I hate it.
Really?
It
I
looks
love that.
I mean,
It
I'm
does
glad
look
for lack
stupid.
of injuries, but it looks ridiculous.
It does look stupid. Yeah.
And do you want me to give you one more piece of weekend football NFL commentary?
I'd love to hear it.
I love Tom Brady.
Me too.
I love the words that come out of his mouth. I don't love the way he talks. He's got to get an inflection coach.
Yeah, so I mean, what pressure on Tom, right? Let's think
You
about
think
that.
that's pressure?
Yes, I do. I think that was probably some of the most pressure he's ever felt because he's the GOAT and people are tuning him to be perfect.
Yeah.
To see him. I thought he did an okay job. I was actually during my nap. I slept during the first 3 quarters of the Browns-Cowboys
You
game.
did.
I did.
You didn't miss much of the game.
No.
But I was tuning in because I want to always be better sitting
Yes.
here as your co-host.
That's right.
And the funny thing is, I was like, oh no, this is the only time I never wanted to be the Tom Brady, and you're the other dude because you're so good and fluid and
that
natural.
guy is great, by
He
the way.
is.
So
He
I think
is.
it's Kevin Burkhardt. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's very good.
So hopefully he'll just make Tom better. But an inflection
Yeah.
coach would be a good thing. We just need a little bit more excitement, a little bit more enthusiasm.
Yeah, a little bit more realness, Tom.
If you were looking for my notes, Tom.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
There they are.
I'm sure he is.
Yes.
I don't think we've talked since the news of the Chick-fil-A broke. Have we?
No.
I know you're excited.
My kids are excited.
Well,
I
you
was just
should
at
be.
Chick-fil-A on Saturday.
You should be excited because you you're one of those families where you guys stop in Lansing and anytime, you know.
Oh, you're not?
No. One time I've done that.
Ever?
Twice I've done it.
Ever?
Every time I'm in Lansing, I do it. But I'm glad
So here's the deal. Did you used to also stop anytime there was a tropical smoothie?
No, so that's not in our family's wheelhouse.
Oh, it's not?
No, we
Okay.
don't. We don't need that.
So that was introduced to us probably 3 years ago. And so
Okay.
it was like, oh, get off the exit. There's a tropical smoothie.
Right.
Guess what?
We have one.
There's sick of tropical smoothie.
Well, you knew that was
So
going to happen.
that's my worry about Chick-fil-A.
I don't know.
Are we going to get too much Chick-fil-A? And I also know where it's going in that, like, we really did not need any more congestion
Restaurant Row.
on Restaurant Row.
I don't know what the mattress firm's going to do right across the street.
I think they're just going to enjoy the fact that people are going to eat a bunch of chicken, get tired, and come over and want to check out a new mattress.
I've also been checking out the Rite Aids that have been closing.
What are we going to do with all that square footage?
Well, I don't know, because as Bart mentions all the time, they're only made to look like a closed Rite Aid or an open Rite Aid.
I wonder if they could be repurposed on the inside to be like an indoor sports facility, you know, like batting cages, basketball courts.
I think it's small. I think it's too small, to be honest
think?
with you. Yeah, I think it is. A Dollar General would be good. But you know what I have noticed?
There's one on every corner?
There is. And a lot of folks, they go to, well, first let me say that all of my prescriptions are at Brown's Pharmacy.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Got it.
That's where I go,
Yep.
Brown's Pharmacy.
Me too.
Rite Aid is a corner store for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I've been driving by our Dollar General. It's been busy.
Yeah.
Very busy due
Oh,
to
yeah.
the Rite Aid closing.
Yes, and because I went into Rite Aid to see if they had like any cough stuff, anything left over. Their bones are dry.
Yeah, you've got
empty.
to get the generic stuff. We've been talking about the weather. Let's take a look outside.
Let's do it.
Hometown Heating, Cooling, and more. Skycam.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful day. It should be 2 o'clock. I'm looking for sunny skies and 76 today.
It's absolutely beautiful. It's going to be a fantastic week. Hope you didn't get too much of your fall, y'all,
I know.
into your system because summer is back.
That's right. There was a lot of fall weather. Let's talk Saturday. Saturday was Bailey Fest. Maybe you heard about it, or maybe you heard the fireworks or the cannons or the flyover or any of the things. But this was the second annual Bailey Family Foundation fundraiser. It's just a big picnic, I call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of music. There's Jason Peak, formerly of Kung Fu Diesel.
Nice.
He went for a couple hours, and then we had a couple more bands. A lot of money was raised during the live auction. Guess how much money was raised just during the live auction, Jennifer?
Let's say 10,000,
Keep going up.
15,000.
$19,250.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yes.
No, oh, look at you and James.
That is me, and I'm getting ready to walk him over to the fishing contest. Now, this is probably 4 o'clock. James, go back to this. Let me tell you what James, go back to Jimmy.
Was your brother there? I didn't see him.
No, he was at the Michigan game, which we'll get to that too. So this is after Jim. I went and got him donuts at the Daily Grind, took him to his hockey practice, picked him up from his hockey practice, took him to his Lumen Christi football game, and then he got to come back and fish. So he
Best
had.
uncle ever. You're
Well,
the funkle.
I was yelling at him most of the time.
Oh, were
too.
you?
Yeah, I was. You can probably see the scowl on my face. But it was a fun time.
You had 2 kids on Saturday.
I did.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I did. It was a lot of fun. So, good stuff. Over 1,000 people were there, I think.
Oh, for sure. It
Yeah.
was packed. You mentioned the Michigan game. What do you think?
I think Texas is very good, and Michigan is not as good as they have been in the past, especially last year. But I'm not surprised at all.
New team, new coach.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Texas
don't
is,
mess with Matthew McConaughey. I mean, I don't know what else
Texas
to tell you.
is very good. Is he one of your celebrity crushes? It must be.
No, I wouldn't say crush.
No?
He's a little too out there for me. I mean, I respect and appreciate his
Yeah, of
talents and his
course.
beauty, but
His beauty. I respect his beauty as well. So Michigan is trash. Michigan State won, Brandon. Congratulations.
Thank you. Big win at Maryland.
2-0, big win at Maryland.
Yeah.
Notre Dame lost to Northern Illinois.
what is up with that? This makes you
That's
happy?
pretty funny.
Yes.
Well, it doesn't make God happy.
What? There's Catholics at every school and all that. So yeah, no, I'm not cheering for
Did you
Notre
hear
Dame.
that evil laugh?
Oh yeah, I don't like.
I
Notre
had
Dame.
2 evil laughers over here.
Yeah, we don't like Notre Dame.
Well, who doesn't like a good upset, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I went to flag football on Saturday, and that was fun. I hadn't been to a flag football game since I played flag football over 30 years ago, Brandon. And there are a lot of future NFL players right now that play flag football.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
And they're preparing for the Olympics.
They are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
that,
yeah.
Now that flag football is an Olympic sport.
You didn't get ejected or anything, did you, for being that crazy?
I don't even speak.
No?
No, I don't speak at those things. I don't want anyone to look at me. Let's take a look at some photos from Topia.
Yeah, so Friday night.
Yeah, the Topia Festival.
Weather held out.
Yes.
Michigan Theater looked amazing.
Yeah, it was very, very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Oh, all kinds of
Tiki
yummy
Sam's were there.
cans.
Yeah, we have full photo gallery on our website right now. But yeah, great event put on by the Jackson Young Professionals. So very cool. It's amazing that they turned the Michigan Theater into, look at that. Pull that
Yeah.
shot back up.
Yeah, amazing. Amazing. That's
is
such a
crazy.
beautiful venue.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
never been better, right?
That's right.
Well, thank you to the Jackson Young Professionals for creating really cool events that bring people in town. And hey, Jack, well, you mentioned that team's coming from Toronto. Let's give them our best Jackson welcome
That's
as
right.
you see our visitors, our neighbors, our friendly neighbors.
Yes, our friendly neighbors from the north. Our sponsor of the day, we would like to thank Hanover Horton Schools in the comments.
Thank you, Comets.
Yeah, thank you, Hanover Horton Schools. Great things happening at Hanover Horton. You can check out all their local news on our website, jtv.tv. Something new that we have on our website, Jennifer, is you can subscribe to all of your area schools events. So each Monday you would just get an email with the previous week's,
Pictures?
all the stuff, yeah.
Oh, that's incredible. How do you do it?
Easy, just go on our website, and
Okay.
at the top it gives you an option to subscribe, and then you pick your school, and then that news comes to you every Monday.
What a great idea. Was
It
that
is.
your idea?
It was David Barker's idea.
Way to go,
Okay?
David Barker.
David Barker's idea.
I love it.
The Grass Lake Music in the Park and concert series wraps up. The last concert is this Wednesday. It is Root Station Band, September 11th, which, geez, already September 11th?
Already September 11th.
Amazing. So hope to see you out there 4 to 7 for the farmers market, and then 7 to 8:30 for the music.
So we were talking about the fall weather, and
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
this weekend Henry Ford had a race on Saturday too. So there were lots of people out there running in the best running weather ever.
Yeah, last year it was freezing cold and pouring rain at this race, so wonderful weather for this race for sure. And you mentioned your daughter's doing cross country, and she ran Saturday morning too, you said?
Saturday afternoon in Battle Creek.
Beautiful.
That's why we hit Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, the Battle Creek Chick-fil-A is not as busy as the Lansing Chick-fil-A is.
No, well, they're all busy. That's why you got to have the app.
What do you think the Popeyes is going to do across the street from the Chick-fil-A?
No, that's a good question because they're still pretty busy.
They are
They've been
very-
open for a couple years now, but I think it might just be 2 different crowds.
You might be right.
Yeah.
The last Food Truck Tuesday is
Tomorrow.
tomorrow, believe it or not. Tomorrow, 11/2/3, and it's been a great season. Great season downtown of Food Truck Tuesdays.
So I knew something before you knew it.
What?
So your parents have something big coming up?
Yes! I just found out yesterday my parents are going to Ireland.
Surprise!
They were talking to someone, and my mom's like, "You knew we were going to Ireland, right?" And I'm like, "No."
I knew they were going to Ireland.
Seriously?
Yeah, I've known for a few weeks now.
Do you
You've known
think
for a
that
couple
maybe Andy just didn't hear it?
You think someone would maybe want to tell me?
That's a little strange.
Yeah, it is strange. So
What do you want them to bring you back?
Nothing.
Not a thing?
Not a one thing.
How about like a wool cable nut sweater?
No, I don't need anything like that. Maybe a camisole. Weren't you talking about those earlier? What is that?
It's like a lacy undershirt for women.
Oh, okay. Well, I definitely.
think you need
No,
that,
I
Andy.
definitely don't need that. I never knew.
Maybe you need it.
No, I do not need that whatsoever. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors. I want to thank Vermeulen's Home Furnishing, and our thoughts and prayers are with the Vermeulens as Mr. Vermeulen, Lynn Vermeulen, passed away last week. So thinking about the Vermeulens, thanks to them for sponsoring our show, of course, today and every show.
So one of my favorite humans ever is Lynn Vermeulen. I've had a crush on that man since I was 12 years old.
Well, you know, probably from back when he was a water skier.
Oh, he was water skiing just a couple years ago, just FYI. But he wanted to make it to his 80th birthday, and he did, and he passed on his 80th birthday. And in preparation for his 80th birthday, all of his neighbors had lined the beach with 80 luminaries, and that ended up being kind of his send-off
Very nice.
tribute. So
Yeah.
3 generations of greatness right here in Jackson. Be sure to check out Vermeulen Furniture.
Yeah, definitely. Well said. Thank you very much, Jennifer. All Skate Fun Center, they want to invite you to sign up for your birthday party. They have a great birthday party specials. I used to go to a ton of birthday parties when the kids were little. It's an unbelievable deal.
Yes.
Even the parents can rollerblade, Jennifer. Do you rollerblade or skate?
Yeah, no.
You've never done either?
Oh, have I ever done? Yes. Will I do because I'm concerned about the safety of others? No.
Okay. All right. Hey, we have a wonderful show.
We do.
We have a great show. We're excited. One of our friends, Ron Ellison, is going to join us, and we're going to chat with Ron right after this.